everybody, it's Jude here and welcome to the first activity for the EYFS at Home Activity Day, which is all about road safety. So for this first activity I'm going to read you a book. So I'd like to introduce you to my friend Super Bob. Super Bob is a very, very special character because he's a superhero. You can see he's got his cape and he's got the initials for his name, S-B on the front, Super Bob, and he's also got a cowboy hat on because he's a superhero and a cowboy. And he's got a very special job. He likes to talk to children about being safe on the roads, and that's something that's really, really, really important. So I'm going to read this book that I wrote about Super Bob now. I wrote it a few years ago for something called the Bobby Collar and Trust, and I've put the link on the website so you can have a look at that if you want to find out more about it. So in this story it's all about keeping safe. Now, I live in Liverpool, and sometimes when the people in Liverpool get a little bit cross, they say, "I'm fuming." It means we're really, 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 really cross. And I use this in the book. So whenever Super Bob gets a little bit cross because people are not being safe, he says, "I'm fuming." Can you do that with me? Are you ready? Should we have a go? I'm fuming. Oh, you sounded really cross then. Well done. Here we go. I'm going to read the story to you now. Super Bob by Jude Lennon, that's me, and the illustrations, that's the pictures, are by Alan Jones. Here we go, everybody. Super Bob's a cowboy, the greatest in the land. He's always looking out for you, he likes to lend a hand. He rides a special motorbike, it's green and it can fly. Super Bob jumps on it and zooms across the sky. He likes to help you cross the road, his most important job. He's got some special rules for you. Listen to Super Bob. We will listen, we promise. Lammy and Flossie are listening too. Frankie and Georgie were messing around. Harry told them to stop, but they didn't listen to what Harry said. It's time for Super Bob. They were messing around with a ball, weren't they, children? Super Bob jumped on his bike. 3, 2, 1, he's off. He landed by Frankie and Georgie and sorted it at once. Are you ready to get a bit cross now? Are you ready? I'm fuming, said Super Bob with a yell. Don't mess around by the road. Listen to me and all will be well. Stay back and do as you're told. Never play with a ball by the road. Never run into the road between parked cars. Always check before you step onto the road. Frankie and Georgie stopped messing around. Harry was really glad. Thank you so much, Super Bob. Sorry we made you mad. The next day, Zach and Charlie weren't doing as they were told. They wouldn't hold on to Mum or Dad's hand when they tried to cross the road. Super Bob jumped on his bike. 3, 2, 1, he's off. He landed next to Charlie and Zach and sorted it at once. You ready to be cross, everybody? I'm fuming, said Super Bob with a yell. Hold hands with your Mum or Dad. Listen to me and all will be well. If you don't, I'm going to get mad. Charlie and Zach were sorry. They held Mum's hand really tight. Thank you so much, Super Bob. And he zoomed off out of sight. We should always hold a grown-up's hand, shouldn't we, when we cross the road? It doesn't have to be a mum or a dad. It could be a nanny, a granddad, a teacher, but we hold their hand tight. Uh-oh. Can you see what I can see? The ice cream van, and look, the children are running across the road. Oh, goodness me. Let's see what Super Bob has to say. Freddie and Annabelle were walking. They spotted the ice cream van. They didn't check if the road was clear. They jumped off the path and ran. Super Bob jumped on his bike. 3, 2, 1, he's off. He stopped by Freddie and Annabelle and sorted it at once. You ready to be cross? I'm fuming, said Super Bob with a yell. Don't run to the ice cream van. Check the road and walk slowly. A much, much better plan. Freddie and Annabelle listened to Bob. He showed them what to do. They crossed the road in safety. You should do that too. And these are the 3 words he wanted us to remember. Stop, look, listen. And we're going to do some work about that later on, children. Mikey and Damien were meeting their friends and they were running late. Although they were at the crossing, they didn't want to wait. Super Bob jumped on his bike. 3, 2, 1, he's off. He stopped by Mikey and Damien and sorted it at once. You ready to be cross? I'm fuming, said Super Bob with a yell. At the lights, press the button and wait. The green man will light up for you to see, then check and cross with your mates. Mikey pressed the button. The cars all came to a stop. They checked it was safe and crossed the road and shouted, "Thanks, Super Bob." Super Bob got on his bike. It was green and it could fly. He gave the children one last wave, then zoomed off way up high. The end. Oh, thank you for listening and for joining in so well, children. Thank you for listening to Super Bob's special messages. And we're going to be doing some more work about Super Bob's messages for the rest of the day. So we'll see you soon for our next activity. Take care, everybody. Bye.